guys, welcome back to Live Your Style. Okay, so for today's episode of making the most of our small space, we're gonna focus on the office. Thanks to my friends at Video Blocks for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna take you guys through the entire office and show you how I decorated it, how I organized it, and I'm gonna show you 10 or 11 actually different ways you guys can update and organize and decorate your office, okay? I wanna know what you guys think. I'm gonna use some cool video clips from the website, so leave me a comment below and let me know. Also, if you guys want to check out the website, my friends at Video Blocks are offering you guys a free 7-day trial. See if you like it. They've got some really cool After Effects and things like that to check out. So if you're into editing, have at it. I will link it below. Okay, you guys wanna know what number 1 is? Okay, so number 1, I balanced the room with curtains. You know how I love curtains. I wanted to really frame the window, but also the space. That way I can identify where the office is and make it feel cozy. Number 2, get a nice cozy rug to ground your office space, ground your desk, but also provide some lovely comfort for your feet. Very cozy too. I love this rug. It's from Aja Rugs in La Jolla in San Diego, and it's kind of this like metallic-y blue-gray, which totally fits with the space. It pops from the dark wood, and it totally provides a little section for my desk and splits it up to make it feel like its own space, even though it's in a room with the dining room and the living room, but you would never know. 3, get a light fixture or some kind of lamp to add some dreamy study vibes in your office. For me, my desk is not that big and I don't have any drawer space. So everything I put on my desk has to be crucial for what I'm gonna need. So I didn't wanna put a lamp, but instead I hung these beautiful starry lights right below the curtains, and it actually adds such a romantic and dreamy atmosphere, especially when the sun goes down. It's like they're very bright, but they're a great ambiance. The other thing is I got this roller shade that we installed. You can custom cut them to your own size at Home Depot. And obviously it blocks the light, so I can pull it down when the sun is out and it's like super blaring, and then I can push it back up when it's not. Number 4, less is always more. But keep it realistic. There are some items on your desk that you absolutely need, but you want to try to make good decisions that make it feel like, you know, you get that good simplistic vibe. For example, if you have to have a tape dispenser, get an acrylic one. Using acrylic instead of a black or a strong, deeper color, it really allows the eye to see it, but not really see it. It kind of gives the illusion as if it's not there. Also, using light colored coasters if you need. This actually blends right in with the desk, which is fabulous. And instead of using bright colored sticky notes, why not use white? I found these on Amazon, got a whole bunch of them, and now I don't have ugly yellow shades and red shades. I have white, and when I put them on my little computer strip here, which I conveniently don't have any because I'm so simple and clean, it actually does stand out really well, and they do the job, help me keep notes. I have a nice little pen container here. I've got pencils, pens, my gold scissors, you know how much I love those. And I have a little container here, matches the decor, and it keeps things that I need easy access to, like my iPhone cord, a couple pins and stamps and paper clips and USB cords and things that, you know, you're gonna need that you don't wanna have to go rummaging around to find. But it looks neat and pretty and clean, and it matches, which is fabulous. I also have my planner, a packet of paper right here, and also, as you can see, it matches the desk, so it kind of blends in. So it doesn't feel like I have all this junk on my desk, but it still gives me some realistic accessibility to things I'm gonna use, which is great. Number 5, I highly, highly, highly recommend my new favorite friend, the USB dock. This thing has made my life so simple because I no longer have to reach behind the computer or stand up and hurt my neck. That's really dramatic, I don't actually hurt my neck, but it is kind of annoying to have to plug your USB cords into the back of your computer, especially if you have more than 2, which I think is what they usually have available. Because now it's just right here, so I can plug this cute little guy in, and I can even plug my phone in. Super simple, quick, easy. My printer is here, and then if I ever have any other drives, like my external hard drive or something, everything I can keep right up front, easy access, and pretty simple. Number 6, use inexpensive decorative boxes to organize, store, and hide your junk. Okay, so things like books, paperwork, even more desk supplies that you need, just like extra stuff that you have. So I went to IKEA and I got these containers. They come in all different sizes and all different shapes, even circle like you saw on my desk. And they're fabulous. They're not that expensive and they're such a great investment. I've had a couple of these for like 5 years. And if you've seen my other apartment videos, you'll notice I did some cool DIY tricks with hiding cords and stuff. I'll link those at the end, you can check them out. I have like receipts and things like that in there. I have some hidden journals, books, a random camera. In this glorious box, I have all my coloring utensils for my coloring book, which I keep up here. Color me stress-free. You know, coloring is not just for children. Can I just say, I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but I'm just gonna embrace it because I love to color. Hi, my name is Sharrah and I love to color. Do you love to color? Leave me a comment below. I have some books right here. I don't read them, but I love the binding of them because they're fabulous, they're white, and they have cool fonts. So yeah, I included them in my shelf. And they offer a lift, which gives some dimension. Down here it's a little messy, but that's why I have it in a box. I have some highlighters, my tape, my ugly bright colored index cards, my washi tapes. I have my pencil sharpener. I keep all of my desk junk in here. Stuff I don't want to have out on my desk, and since my desk doesn't have any storage, this box is very helpful. Close it up when you don't need it. No one knows it's there. So another thing I really needed a lot of storage for was a lot of files. Again, since my desk doesn't have any drawers in it, I wanted to still have the minimalist feel and keep it airy, but have a great place to organize separate papers and different things like that. So I got this at Target. It's great. I can keep like magazine clippings. Yes, I still look at Decor magazines, contracts, anything like that in these cute little folders, which I will go ahead and show you how cute these folders are because they're from Home Goods and they're fabulous. I mean, is that not goals or is that not goals? So cute. And I match. I didn't plan that. This box is fabulous. It's the biggest box that you can get at IKEA, and I didn't really know what I was gonna put in it because I didn't want it to get like, you know, piled with stuff. But I realized it's the perfect width to put some file holders in. The lid doesn't fit as well, but you'd never know that I have all my files and taxes and all those important documents that you need. And of course, I got 2 of them because you needed some balance on either side of the desk. I just put it right here, nobody would know. And it's very, very efficient and great for organization. So number 7 is to accessorize your bookshelves per shelf. You wanna make sure that when you accessorize your bookshelves, you accessorize horizontally first and then vertically. I will explain what that means. Horizontally, using the odds rule, you wanna have an odd number of things on each shelf. That way, you can juxtapose heights and depths and sizes and all sorts of things to give it some interest. So, I used a couple books to lift the things on this shelf. I have 1, 2, 3, and then this awesome mirror that I DIY'd is really, really fun and fabulous because it kind of adds some depth. Like, does it go through, does it not? I don't know. It's cool, it's fabulous. And it was like $10, and I'll link that video so you guys can make that. Up here, I have a couple more storage options. I have some ribbons and some cool DIY supplies in here, and this fun little topper. Was that not the perfect little topper or what? I love that. And I used some artwork right in the back to also kind of, well, first of all, I'm hiding an outlet that's behind there. Huge eyesore, so there's a tip. But also, it kind of gives us a nice palette that matches the rest of the room. And I reused it from my last apartment. Who remembers the video that picture was in? Comment below if you remember. Since number 7 was balancing the shelf in odds according to what's on the shelf, remember I said horizontally? If you go vertically, number 8 is balancing each shelf based on the other. So you wanna make sure that you don't have like a lopsided bookshelf where everything on this side is really heavy and then you've got a lot of open space on this side. I kind of mix it up. So I have a big box here and some little things here. Then I have my box here and some other heights here. And then, you know, I kind of trade off. That way it doesn't feel like it's super heavy, but I still have everything I need, balanced, beautiful, and kind of simplistic because I used light colors. Number 9, use fresh flowers whenever you can. Obviously, the fake greens are fabulous and great and very easy. But if you go to Trader Joe's or somewhere that has really inexpensive like roses or things like that, I try to buy flowers every week. And it honestly, if you work from home or if you work in a small space like a cubicle, it will give you guys so much beauty and life, and it just brightens up your office and brightens up your day. And I have a little bit of here and a little bit of here. Very fun. Number 10, have a junk box. It's like a cheat day, so just embrace it. If you don't have a junk box, your junk's gonna end up everywhere. So since I had a big box on the other side of the desk, I have a big box here, and I keep all of my miscellaneous junk that I don't know what else to do with or that I don't have time to put in its rightful place in a nice big box next to my desk. So I can lift it, throw it in, and on a Saturday, when I have some time to actually make it organized, I'll go through and put it in its rightful spot. Number 11, last and final, keep your big bulky items low, like a printer or these metal boxes. In my other videos, in my last apartments, I've always told you guys if you're renting, you need to get a box that's like this or looks like anything really. Keep all of the things that were in the apartment to begin with in this box. So if you have any old handles or doorknobs or random pieces that belong to the house that you maybe wanted to switch out while you live there, you have to put those things back when you move out or else you'll be in trouble. So if you keep them in a box that you know where it is, you'll never lose those items and you'll be able to put them back really easily when you move out. Also, I keep my tools in there. Yeah, I have a lot of tools, so I keep the ones I absolutely need in one of these boxes and I keep them low. That way they don't bulk up the airiness of my bookcases. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Scout and I love subscribers and we love comments and we love making videos. So leave us your comments on what it is you guys love most about this video, and if you have any other tips, I love reading them. She wants to go for a walk apparently. So we're gonna catch y'all next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, Scout turned 1. I'm 1. I'm gonna make a video. We did a little birthday party for her first birthday. I know I have a problem, but at least I accept it. My dog is like my child. What are you gonna do? See you next week. Bye everyone. Subscribe to our channel.